Thank you, Jane S. I promised Jane R that I wouldn't speak for longer than 25 minutes. So here goes. I'll speak quickly. Firstly, on behalf of all the Alices, I'd like to thank all those people in Outback New South Wales who we met on our tax write-off, our research visit to Burke and beyond. We'd been working on the novel for 10 months, only to realise that the only way to get the real flavour of Wandella was to go to Wandella. Once there, we found out just how much we didn't know. We met generous and genuine locals whose stories and characters leapt onto our pages. We stayed on farms and shared family meals at Bukhara Plains, Louth and Walgett. In Brewarrina, that's hard to say, Brewarrina, in Bree, yeah. Local elder, Nolene Shearer, made tea for us from the kettle that permanently boils on her wood stove and shared stories with us that I will never forget. We were transported into Moira's kitchen and later we strolled around her backyard. Nolene's citrus trees, outhouses and Hill's Hoist all ended up in the painted sky. Thanks, Kath. Everyone needs an older sister. We walked in Nina's shoes across dry paddocks on farms and into homes and pubs. Around Burke, we took in Gundabooka National Park, the once mighty Darling River, the Burke Bolo, and Indigenous Community Radio. In Brewarrina, it was the Aboriginal Cultural Museum, the fish traps, and the local school. In Lightning Ridge, it was the artesian baths, the men's shed, and the unforgettable hours spent with the late Roy Barker, then in his 80s, at the Keeping Place. Near Louth, it was a huge bonfire under 1,000,000 stars, the towering gum trees and spooky abandoned buildings. My good friend, Lawrence Shearer, and my niece-in-law, where is she, Alinta? She's just stepped out with the baby. Oh, she's waving, over there. Alinta McGuinness were my go-to people for all things Indigenous, and I thank them for their feedback and friendship. Thanks also to the families for their work this evening. A special call out to my sister Terry, who made tonight's sausage rolls, and her recipe can be found in the book. Thanks, Tess. And thank you, Alice's. Hold on, I'm there. There we are. Thank you, Alice. That's where I'm up to. The last 4.5 years has been amazing, and I don't take any of what's happened for granted, and I thank each and every one of the Alices for their part in it. There's nothing like a bunch of middle-aged women to get you working. In alpha order, we're good at that. Jenny. Thanks for your imagination and your delicious prose. The Painted Sky owes much to you for just that. Whatever the writing problem, you are the mistress of the elegant solution. Maddie, thank you for all the writing courses you ever did. You saved me the trouble. You taught us so much about the practice of writing fiction. Thank you for sharing that invaluable knowledge with us. Jane R. Thanks for your beautiful writing. Your impeccable command of language sings throughout our novel. But mostly, thank you for your bullshit monitor. And Jane S. Thanks for breaking all of the rules all of the time. You just put it out there, and your positivity has been a great contribution to the collaboration. And The Painted Sky is awash with your eye for a picture. I'm so proud that of just getting our novel finished. That was all I ever focused on. It was only towards the end that I dared to hope that others might read it one day and enjoy it. So that I hope you do. I want to apologise to the friends I used to have. I neglect you and ignore you and love you and thank you for your patience. I'll be back one day. I am mainly indebted, though, to my family. That so many of you are here to be with me tonight means the world to me. I'm going to be fine. Especially those that have travelled. As to David, where is he? As to David, Will and Tom, I suspect they are more familiar these days with the back of my head, seated at the computer tapping away, than with my face. Our boys are everything to me, and their love, and more importantly their humour, has seen me through some of the more trying times. And David, look at me. Though your patience is often tried, and that's not hard, and your wife largely unavailable to you, though I get tired and cranky, but never unreasonable, you continue to be my rock. I couldn't do without you, because who would feed me? Seriously, no, really seriously, thank you, David, for your unswerving friendship and love. And before we wrap up tonight, there is one Alice, my darling Jenny Crocker, who actually stuck to the 3-minute rule. Hold on, 1.5 minute rule, who didn't quite thank some people that she would have liked to have thanked if she thought she had the latitude. So please welcome her back, Jenny Crocker.
If I thought everyone else, you know, like I went for the haiku, everyone else obviously War and Peace. You know? So I wanted to say thank you to my beautiful husband Dan, who has totally helped us. And see, he was unsung even tonight up until this very moment, so love you, honey. And I want to thank everybody who came tonight, including people I haven't seen for many, many years. And Julia came all the way from Darwin to be here tonight, so